Allô, hello! Hello, bonjour, bonjour. Ça va ou quoi la famille, vous allez bien? Hello, hello. Ça va, ça va, ça va. Vous allez bien? On se dimanche après-midi. Merci, merci Maïli, merci pour le 13e mois, merci Chopper pour le 18e mois, merci Luna, merci Nanouche, merci pour les resubs. Merci les zouzous. Bah écoutez, oui, ça va. Je sais que je devais stream hier après-midi, les gars, mais bah en fait, hier après-midi, je me suis recalée. Donc j'ai pas dormi hier, donc j'étais pas du tout en état de stream, j'étais fatiguée de fou, les gars. Et là, je me suis levée à 13h. Là, je me suis levée à 13h. Donc prions pour que ce rythme perdure. Merci Madison, merci beaucoup pour le sub, merci beaucoup. Merci pour le sub, merci, hello. Bah, écoutez, si tout le monde va bien, moi ça va. Comme on avait prévu, on va pouvoir jouer au nouveau Life is Strange. OMG les gars, je suis trop hype. Vous savez aussi bien que moi à quel point j'aime cette licence. Enfin, si je peux appeler ça une licence, en vrai oui, puisqu'il y en a plusieurs. J'aime trop ces jeux-là. Le 1 on l'a fait, le 2 on l'a fait, Before the Storm on l'a fait, Double Exposure on l'a fait, Trucolor on a fait. Bref, c'est un jeu que j'aime trop et que j'ai trop aimé faire avec vous aussi, même si le 1, je crois que je l'ai jamais fini en stream, même si je l'ai fait 1 milliard de fois. Donc je suis trop hype, je suis trop hype de voir ça là. Je suis trop hype de voir de quoi il s'agit, pourquoi Chloé elle est là, je comprends pas, donc voilà, je suis hype. Je suis hype. Vous avez passé une bonne journée hier les gars, il était cool votre samedi? Tranquille, détente? Je crois que je vais faire une catégorie exprès Life is Strange. C'est trop là. Ça va et toi, Nathan? Bah ouais, vous avez fait quoi de beau? Qu'avez-vous fait de beau hier? Purée, j'ai pas envie de trop scroll parce que je vais me spoil, mais ouais. Ah les gars, j'ai tellement cook des bangers hier, je vous jure. Hop, et tac. Anniversaire de mon frère, ok. J'ai dormi perso. Ok, bah tant mieux, hein. C'est le week-end, il faut. Purée, ça me fait penser, il y a tellement d'anniversaires là, la semaine qui arrive. La semaine là, là. Lundi, les gars, je vous le dis, ok. Lundi soir, lundi minuit. Donc mardi, c'est l'anniversaire de Geekos. Mardi minuit, donc mercredi, c'est l'anniversaire de Psycho. Ouais, Lina, ouais. Donc voilà, ok. Comme ça, le channel anniversaire, faudra y aller. Hop là, OMG, je suis trop hype. Je suis trop hype. Mais je me demande comment. En fait, vu qu'il est censé avoir deux. En fait, du coup, il y a 4 branches différentes. Il y a le 1, si on a sacrifié Chloé ou pas. Et Double Exposure, vu que c'est censé être la suite. Il y a aussi si t'as suivi sa fille ou non, genre. Attendez, je vais mute tout. Hop. Genre, est-ce que. Je sais même plus, moi, ce que j'ai fait. Je sais plus ce que j'ai fait, moi, les gars. Quand on a fait Double Exposure, je sais plus si. Je crois qu'on a suivi sa fille, hein. Je me rappelle pas. Salut Siam, hello. On est sous Polaroid là. Oh là là. Oui. Ah bah, c'est cool. Non, je vais laisser à la moitié, c'est très bien la moitié. Comme ça. Hop. Alors. Ok. Je fais les paramètres. Non mais j'ai peur qu'on se fasse spoil dans les paramètres parce qu'à chaque fois... Attends, c'est quoi ça? Les délais de choix plus longs. Confirmation des choix importants, localisation d'éléments interactifs. Son, éléments interactifs proches, montrer les éléments photographiés, éléments photographiés infinis. Éléments interactifs infinis. Point de focalisation, afficher les sous-titres, afficher les arrière-plans de sous-titres. Ça c'est quoi ça? Il est plus long. Il y a trop de trucs là, je sais pas quoi faire comme pré-réglage. Délai de choix plus long. Vas-y, je suis chaud. Assistance caméra, activez l'aide pour la caméra. La caméra pivotera automatiquement pour rester... Non, laisse-moi tranquille. Tremblement de caméra, non. Confirmation des choix importants, non. Passer les mécaniques. Ces mécaniques peuvent être difficiles, il peut s'agir... Non, on veut la difficulté. Localisation des éléments interactifs. Vas-y, je suis chaud. Ça aussi, je suis chaud. Éléments photographiés, éléments interactifs infinis. Ça, je comprends pas, donc je peux pas... Activer le point de focalisation au centre de l'écran. Ouais, vas-y. Relatif au contenu. Ah! Quoi? Vous avez vu les paramètres, ils nous spoilent, c'est trop, frère. Alors. Attendez, parce que je suis grave sourde là. Ok, voilà. Ok. Oui. Attends. Substituer la musique sur licence. Substitue, ça veut dire qu'il l'enlève? Ok. Voilà. Ah mais ça m'embête parce que j'aime bien les musiques du jeu. Ça m'embête de pas avoir les vraies musiques du coup. Oui. Paramètres de graphisme. Ok, ok. Moi je veux tout en incroyable. Voilà. Mode jeu, interface, langue du texte, ta. Afficher les noms? Non. Je veux pas les noms parce que je veux pas me faire spoil des blazes. Ok, jouabilité. Configuration des touches. Avancer, reculer, aller à gauche, aller à droite. Gauche, droite. Alors, courir, activation de la course. Vert. Ok. Ah mais vas-y, ça spoil trop les paramètres les gars. Ok, bah de toute façon, on savait déjà qu'on pouvait rembobiner, donc c'est pas grave. Bon. Ok. C'est bon, on y va? Vous êtes prêts, vous êtes prêtes? Ça y est? Ok. Juste dommage qu'il n'y ait pas Anaïs, parce que je sais qu'elle voulait être là. C'est pas grave. Ok, c'est parti.
Je m'appelle Max Caulfield. Je suis revenu à Arcadia Bay pour étudier la photographie à l'Académie Blackwell.
Pouce. C'est quoi cette voix là? On dirait de l'IA de ouf. C'est quoi cette qualité de son? Je peux pas mettre en anglais, genre, pour avoir la vraie voix de Max?
C'est là que j'ai commencé à avoir des visions. Des visions de la ville, détruite par une tempête impossible.
Attendez, mais c'est quoi ça? C'est quoi cette voix Gonzou là? Je peux pas mettre en anglais? Je veux en anglais, les gars. J'ai le F4. C'est quoi ça? C'est quoi cette voix Gonzou de ouf? Non mais les gars, on dirait de l'IA. Je m'appelle Max Caulfield. Quel Caulfield? On dit pas Caulfield. Non? On dit Caulfield. Y a pas le L. Je m'appelle Max Caulfield. Max Caulfield.
My name is Max Caulfield.
Voilà.
I came back to Arcadia Bay to study photography at Blackwell Academy. But it was there I started having visions. Visions of the town being wiped out by an impossible storm. I fled to the bathroom to compose myself, but instead witnessed something awful. No! Instinctively reaching out, I discovered I could rewind time.
The girl Max saved was me.
Chloe Price and I were childhood best friends.
We grew close once more as we reveled in Max's strange new powers.
We discovered I can freely rewind up to a few minutes at a time. And if I concentrate on a photo, I can travel much further into the past, projecting my mind back into my younger body.
But we also learned that making significant changes to the past
Ah là là.
can have devastating consequences for the present.
Ah là là.
With the aid of my power, we solved the disappearance of Chloe's friend, Rachel.
But even though we brought Rachel justice, Max's twisting of time had a cost. The storm. Looking down into Arcadia Bay from the
Ah,
lighthouse
c'est là où je remets
as
mon
the
choix.
storm raged, I truly believed the only way to save everyone else was for Max to rewind back to that fateful bathroom and let me die.
I was forced to make an impossible choice. Save Chloe, or save Arcadia Bay. After everything that happened, I didn't use my powers for years. I lost myself in photography, a career that brought me to Vermont's prestigious Caledon University. At the invitation of its president, Yasmin
Ah,
Fayed.
je me rappelle d'elle.
Being an artist in residence, I worked with some incredible students and staff. Like Amanda Thomas, the lively stand-up comedian who works at the Snapping Turtle, and Vin Lang, Yasmin's assistant and then leader of the mysterious Abraxas Society. Most importantly, I became close friends
c'est vrai.
with Moses Murphy,
12.
a nerdy astrophysicist, and Safi Llewellyn Fayed, a glamorous student of poetry,
Sa fille qui,
and
elle,
Yasmin's
elle
daughter.
fait...
Then, tragedy
Comment ça
struck.
s'appelle déjà?
After a night of stargazing, Max found Safi murdered.
For days, I mourned. Safi's death bringing back painful memories of Chloe, Arcadia Bay,
Elle
of
change pas par an,
everything
Safi.
we lost. Then I heard Safi's voice again. I reached out with my power, rusty from disuse, and shifted into a parallel timeline where Safi was still alive, but still in danger.
Shifting back and forth between the two timelines, Max's investigation uncovered many secrets of Caledon, but the clues didn't add up.
Until I discovered I was not the only one with powers. Safi was a shapeshifter
Shapeshifter,
and was using
voilà.
her ability to sow discord and suspicion among the Caledon faculty that she blamed for the fate of her best friend Maya, who took her own life. Working together, we exposed the truth, but in so doing, we discovered someone else had been instrumental in covering up the lies of Caledon. Safi's mother, Yasmin.
Years of resentment overrode Safi's control of her power, her consciousness splintering across the campus as an impossible storm loomed overhead.
In desperation, I grabbed hold of Safi and a photo and pulled both our minds back in time.
In the past, Safi, now clear-minded, begged Max to shoot her, to stop this horror from happening again.
But I refused to repeat my past mistakes, torn between two terrible options. I chose a third way. Inside the storm, causality fractured. I faced my past and united the fragments of Safi's mind. I merged the timelines back into one, saving Sophie, and together we escaped the storm.
An action that will have significant repercussions. And Sophie herself? She left Caledon on a quest to find other people like her. But before she did, she asked Max if she would support her, flaws and all, or condemn her for the people she hurt.
From the moment I merged the timelines, my ability to rewind time started to return. I have this power to help people. After everything I've been through, I won't run from it anymore.
Ok. Petit récap des deux jeux du coup. Oui, évidemment qu'on choisit. Oh putain. Ah putain. Quoi, relation de Max? Oh putain. Oh là là. Attendez. Attendez, je suis sortie avec Amanda ou pas? Je suis pas sortie avec elle, je crois, hein. Alors, on est amis avec Amanda. On a sauvé Chloé. On est sorti avec Chloé. On a soutenu sa fille. Et je crois qu'on est sorti avec lui. Je crois que c'était ça. Hein. Je me trompe pas, je crois. Ok, on va partir là-dessus, les gars. OMG. Ok. Et bah, c'est parti, hein. Oui, je suis satisfaite de mes choix. Oh là là. Même moi, je te jure. Ça ressemble à Chloé, ça, tout ça, là.
Yeah, and tell her to get the fuck out of bed, okay? I don't know how. Maybe. Hold on.
Ah là là.
Maybe
Ah là là.
try reminding her that a drum machine doesn't take up half the van and smell like ass after the gig. 20 minutes? Yeah.
Elle est
Okay.
de retour.
I can make that work.
Ma femme. Ma OG copine. Attends, on joue Chloé là?
Last call, dearie. Either your band is heading on stage now, or I call the show.
Fuck. No show means no
Oh
fee.
là là.
Means no gas. Means no tour. Means... Fuck!
Look, I hear you. My drummer's being a real Lars Ul bitch right now. Give me just 20 more minutes.
I told you, it's now or never.
Come on, we know those barflies aren't going anywhere. Just prorate the 20 minutes out of our cut, all right?
I'm taking 30 minutes. You're already 10 over.
Damn it. There goes my new toothbrush money.
Mais on joue Chloé là? Elle est bourrée ou quoi? What the fuck? Non, pas les toilettes, non.
Not again. It keeps getting worse. But I just need to find the way out. Assuming there is one.
Vortex Club, oh là là, nous y est. Attendez, parce qu'il y avait un truc à faire avec le miroir.
Now, let's talk business. Wrong. You got hella cash.
Non.
Is that me in high school? I never talked like that, did
Quoi
I?
là-bas? Mais on est où là? Ok.
How long has this been going on? These nightmares that feel like memories. They're only getting worse.
Stop stalling, Max. Pull the trigger.
Mais là, enfin, c'est exactement le même début que le 1, hein. Je suis pas
That
crazy.
memory
Hein.
can't be real. The Max I know wouldn't shoot anyone.
Ah, mais c'est vraiment le chemin qu'on a
But why
pris
does it
à la
feel
fin
real?
C'est la fin de Double Exposure, ça. C'est le chemin
I'm
qu'on a
so
pris.
glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time.
Ok, les voice lines. Ça va, Lali, ça va,
Max is
Issa?
always on my mind. Lately, I feel like she's the only thing in my mind that belongs there.
On va vraiment au chemin, là où il y avait la fin du...
Does every daughter have nightmares that she killed her mom, even though she's still very much alive? Or is that just me?
Elle est pas morte, sa mère. Oh là là, elle voit sa fille?
A version of me. If Max didn't rewind to save me. She's not me. But she's a part of me. The question is, how much?
Max?
Max? Who the fuck are you?
Ah là là.
Max, no!
There's one person who can help me understand what the fuck is going on. But why do I keep hallucinating her pointing a gun at me?
What is going on in there? Where the hell is the bad?
I just told you, man. They're on their way. Am I talking to a goldfish, or did the septum piercing get into your brain?
Mais le miroir était cassé, what the fuck. Ah, c'est beau. C'est beau, je suis hype, OMG. hello, ceux qui viennent d'arriver, ça va? Life is Strange réunion, OMG. OMG. On est max là, non? Logiquement. Ou sa fille peut-être. Ah non, ça c'est Max. Oui. Madame revient de New York, ok.
Wow. Okay, fine. I'll go get my camera. Just keep being resplendent till I get back. How long was I gone on this trip? 3 days? Somehow it still feels
Ouais,
good to come home to Vermont.
Forca, enfin Forza ou je sais pas trop comment ils disent son pseudo.
My camera is underneath all
Alors,
this.
attendez, parce que
Car
là,
packing for dummies.
là, on peut tout
Whatever
regarder.
you need most goes to the back. This weekend was the height of my professional success. And I survived it on donuts and coffee.
Ok.
My most trusted companion.
Ouais.
My manager Hazel is always looking out for me.
Hazel, c'est qui Hazel? Son agente?
And sometimes I want to kill her.
Ok, cool.
I always tell my students that a key to being an artist is a daily journal practice. Sometimes I even follow it myself. After last year, it was time to start fresh with a new journal.
Commencer un nouveau journal m'intimide, j'ai toujours l'impression de devoir faire une sorte de grande déclaration, et surtout vu que je n'ai pas dit grand chose depuis la tempête qui a tout changé. TM. L'année dernière. C'est un bon point de départ. L'année dernière, j'ai eu l'impression que tout s'effondrait quand sa fille est morte, puis j'ai retrouvé un monde dans lequel elle était vivante, et me suis découvert un nouveau pouvoir, celui d'alterner entre les réalités. Ensuite, tout s'est vraiment effondré jusqu'à ce qu'on recolle les morceaux, sa fille et moi. Je suis tellement hype, les gars. Chloé m'a envoyé un texto après la tempête, j'ai voulu lui répondre tellement de fois, mais je n'arrivais pas à trouver les mots, je ne les trouve toujours pas. Ok, donc Chloé va arriver en mode oui, mais tu m'as jamais répondu, non, 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 et nous on va être en mode ouais, mais j'ai pas osé, bref. Je crois que ce journal est ma manière à moi d'essayer de les trouver, peut-être que quand ce sera fait, j'arriverai à lui écrire, qui sait. D'un côté, il n'y a pas grand chose à raconter, c'est le même endroit, la même maison, la même vie, après des années, passer à bouger sans arrêt d'une aventure à une autre, j'ai l'impression d'être, je ne sais pas, dans un cocon. On peut dire que d'une certaine manière, j'ai vécu une métamorphose. Oh bah ça, tu m'étonnes. Merde. Quand Yasmine m'a demandé si je voulais enseigner à plein temps, j'étais sous le choc. J'ai cru qu'elle plaisantait, mais après avoir resté à plusieurs des ateliers, elle était convaincue que j'en étais capable. Deuxième choc, on dirait bien qu'elle avait raison. J'adore enseigner. Ok, donc on enseigne la photographie. Je me soucie du bien-être de mes étudiants et je m'applique à être le genre d'enseignant que je n'ai jamais eu, c'est-à-dire qui encourage ses élèves. Peut-être que c'est suffisant, mais pour combien de temps ? Ce n'est pas que je me sente coincée exactement, mais est-ce que j'ai vraiment trouvé ma place? Suis-je prête à m'investir dans cet endroit, cette version de moi? Peut-être que c'est ce qui m'a poussée à accepter mon agente. Hazel, oh la vache, j'ai une agente, m'a suggéré de venir passer un week-end à New York. Peut-être que ça va me permettre d'assouvir mes envies d'être sur la route tout en posant des racines. Mais elle m'a envoyé des questions en prévision des interviews et... Où puisez votre inspiration? Ce serait trop bizarre de dire que la mort m'inspire. Inspirer n'est pas le mot. La mort me pousse, la mort me définit. Qu'est-ce qu'il pourrait bien répondre à ça? Désolée que votre vie soit si bizarre, arrêtez de pleurer sur mes notes. Ok. C'est quoi ça? C'est quoi cette boule de bowling? En string? Très bonne influence sur moi, elle paraît vivante d'une manière qui ne me fait plus mal. Le bowling abandonné l'an dernier. Ah, mais c'est les photos qu'on a prises l'année dernière, enfin le jeu d'avant. Ok. Et bah c'est tout. On a des SMS. Oh, on a plein de messages, Yasmine. Merde. Merde. Yasmine. Ok. Vin. Oh putain, on est encore avec lui? Ah putain, j'aurais dû rester pote avec. Oh là là. C'est ce que je t'ai dit, tout est dans l'attitude. Ah non, peut-être qu'on est plus ensemble, je sais pas. Ah putain, si on est encore avec, je suis dégoûtée, les gars. Merci, merci. Ne m'arrange pas un coup avec ton ex, c'est trop bizarre. Ok, on est plus avec. C'est quelle meilleure façon de te prouver que je ne t'en veux pas d'avoir rompu avec moi? Je suis un libertin ouvert d'esprit, bah d'accord. Tu as fait une faute à ton beurre qui sait se la jouer artiste. Je suis content qu'on soit restés amis, personne ne me comprend comme toi. Ok, donc on est restés copains. Salut, ça va sur les routes? Où es-tu? Safi, tu m'as pas répondu, tu me manques, dis-moi si tu vas bien. Mon dieu, tu es comme ma mère, je vais bien, je veux pas... Je veux dire pas vraiment, pas dans le vrai sens du terme, mais je vais bien dans le sens où tu peux arrêter de t'inquiéter pour moi. Oui, on n'était pas censé l'accompagner. Ok, là c'est notre super pote à la compote. 14h. Faut que j'emmène des marshmallows. Ok, 14h. Salut, tu rentres demain soir, c'est ça? Ah, c'est son anniversaire. Ah non, c'est ton anniversaire hier. Tout va bien. Ah, il va pas bien. Ok. Et notre super agente Hazel, ok. Chloé, du coup. Ok. Ok. Et Amanda, du coup. Ok. Ok. Vendredi. Pour aider les portes après la tempête, on fait une soirée open mic. Ok. Ok, et du coup là c'est les objets à collectionner. Ok.
Some of my students take my class so seriously, it's intimidating.
I used... Attends. Je me suis servi d'un objectif 24 mm à focale un après-midi.
Loretta is smart enough to half-ass her assignments and get away with it.
Mais Loretta c'était pas la blonde? Maintenant c'est notre élève?
My agent Hazel said I need to look more like an artist. So I bought this hat. I think I'll stick to looking like Max. One gallery showing, 3 magazine meetings, and 1 commission proposal.
Ok, tout ça on l'a
So of
fait.
course I packed 25 different outfits.
Et du coup on est sous Polaroid, ok.
The selfie I took just before this trip. I think I knew I'd want to hold on to this moment.
Mais du coup ça nous arrange parce que ces photos là, putain elle est belle gosse la photo hein. Parce que du coup ces photos là on pourra s'en servir pour revenir en arrière, ok.
Time for your close-up.
J'ai pris un écureuil en photo. Attendez. Waouh. C'est quoi surimpression? Quoi? je peux genre superposer 2 photos? Oula. Tu es en sécurité? Bien sûr que je suis en sécurité, toujours sur la route. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Bien, ne rentre pas tout de suite. Il y a une sorte d'attaque sur le campus. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Je suis à l'observatoire, les étudiants sont enfermés. C'est un incendie, il se propage rapidement, c'est très mauvais. Ne rentre pas, je te dirai quand ce sera fini. Non, je viens aider, j'y arrive bientôt, sois prudent.
Something horrible is happening on campus.
Qu'est-ce que le message que je reçois?
I've gotta get back now.
Oh là là, 200 sur le périph'. Mad Max. Ok. Ça drop direct. Oh, j'aime trop. Ça drop direct. Ça, j'aime. Tu vois, quand ça met pas du temps à démarrer, j'adore. Parce que sinon, ça me fait chier, genre. Mais je vais me faire contrôler pour la vitesse. La vitesse! Oh là là, mais comment elle conduit? Oh la dingue. Vite!
I've been gone for 3 days and all hell has broken loose. This is so horrible. I can't go back far enough to stop this. The Abraxas logo. Killers. What does all this mean? Must have been some kind of protest? Or riot?
Oh, riot?
Where's the damn fire department? They're all tied up at that destroyed building where this mess started. Fremont? But all the students are down here! Fuck!
All units on site, 1082 at the Fine Arts Building. Repeat, all units.
Oh là là.
Damn it! Come on!
Campus security is out in force. Is it for the... Loretta's march? What does Loretta have to do with all of this?
L'administration corrompue et criminelle ne va pas nous réduire au silence? What the fuck, Loretta, tu me fais quoi là?
Where did all this come from?
Attendez, mais vraie question, mais qu'est-ce qu'ils foutent tous là-dedans? Pourquoi il y a des cadenas sur toutes les portes? Ils sont rentrés par où en fait? Attendez, qui m'a ping? Qui m'a ping? Nana! Oui, bah faut que je trouve un coupe... Mais comment tu veux que je trouve un coupe truc ici là? Combustible?
Someone set this fire on purpose.
Donc ils ont été enfermés en fait, c'est ça? Oh là là.
Damn it!
Mais quoi?
The security, there's students trapped in the atrium!
No shit, you need to clear out now!
Connasse.
The whole campus is burning. This is so horrible.
Max! Help!
Moses? Hold on! I'm coming!
Bah voyons.
Max, hurry, the roof is caving in!
Hein? Mais c'est Chloé avec Mousse. Mais quoi?
No, no, no.
Oui, reviens en arrière, vite.
Come on.
Ok, et du coup là on va revenir au jour où avant qu'elle parte, la photo qu'on a pris, le selfie là, j'ai dit le beau gosse.
Come on.
Voilà, c'est sûr.
I'll
C'est à moi de
save
le
you,
faire, c'est
Moses.
ça?
I'll save everyone. Just give me time.
Ok. Ok, cool. Putain, tu parles d'une intro, ta mère?
No smoke.
No scream.
No screams. I did it. Oh God. I did it. I jumped into a portal again.
Putain.
I'm sure this won't have terrible, far-reaching consequences for the school or the people I love. What have I done?
Oh, le papillon. Objet.
What did I do after I took this photo? It feels like a lifetime ago. Yes, I was going to see Moses. If anyone will know what to do, it's the physicist who studies time travel. And we will do something. My powers are complicated, and they can be dangerous. But this is my home, and I won't let it. Oh my God.
Oh, il y a de la superposition. Ah, j'ai ruiné la photo.
Hello?
Hi, Hazel.
Max! Big night tonight. How are you feeling?
I'm sorry. Something really, really big has come up. I can't make it this weekend.
You are kidding me. Max, these are not the kind of people you want to cancel on.
I'm so sorry for the late notice. I only just found out myself.
Okay, I see this all the time. Young, talented artist on the verge of stardom. You're feeling some jitters. I get it.
No, it's not that. I know what I need to do.
What the fuck, je stun les gars. fait, je réfléchis à tellement de trucs là. C'est beau.
It's so peaceful. But for how long?
Ok. Attends, mais pourquoi j'ai encore les messages Mais j'ai encore les messages. Ouais. Ok. Ah, donc Moose est au courant, ils ont passé l'année à étudier ses pouvoirs. Ok, j'ai eu du mal à convaincre, mais après avoir vu ce qui s'était passé quand Safi a perdu le contrôle de ses pouvoirs, il était sûr que plus on en saurait, plus on serait en sécurité. Pour Moose, mes pouvoirs sont une question dont on ne peut trouver la réponse. Pas une malédiction ni un danger, ça fait longtemps que je n'avais pas ressenti ça. On n'a pas testé ma capacité à me projeter dans une photo, même si Moose en mourait d'envie après avoir appris tout ce qui s'était passé à Arcadia Bay. Il a admis que ça ne valait pas la peine de prendre le risque, et c'était vrai jusqu'au moment où il est tombé à travers le toit. Ok. Une chose était claire, après des mois de tests, en théorie, je peux me servir de mes pouvoirs, de tous mes pouvoirs, sans détruire le monde. Il est temps de mettre cette théorie à l'épreuve. Mais qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? Je me suis absentée un week-end, tout est parti en couille, j'ai désinstallé Crosstalk. Hein? Avantage, boost de productivité, inconvénient, j'ai raté un désastre sur le campus. Ah, ok. Dans ces textos, Moose attendait clairement mon retour pour me dire quelque chose, mais si une manifestation violente s'annonçait, est-ce qu'il aurait été aussi mystérieux? Ok, qu'est-ce que je sais? J'ai entendu les flics parler d'une maison au nom de Fremont. C'est là que l'incendie s'est déclenché, et là, la manifestation l'aurait été à rassembler une foule. Je sais qu'elle est tenace, mais là, ce serait encore autre chose. Est-ce que Moose pensera que j'ai fait le bon choix? Malheureusement, heureusement, je n'ai pas à me poser la question. Il est vivant, je peux lui demander.
Moses should be waiting for me in his office.
Ok, attends. Paramètres. Hop. Général. Hop. Tab. Ok. Ok. Allez prendre un chocolat. Ok. Je peux prendre des photos. Oh, attends. Ah non, c'est bon, ça me va. Mais pourquoi je suis obligée de faire de la surimpression?
I wonder how Moses will react to all this.
Pourquoi je suis obligée de faire ça? Je veux pas. Bah, il me le valide pas, genre.
He's smiling, but you know he feels empty inside.
J'ai capté. Donc il y a des trucs que je dois prendre en photo. Genre ça, je dois le prendre en photo, ça? Non. Oh. Je peux quitter, s'il vous plaît? Ok. Bon.
The planetarium, haven for astronomers and stoners alike.
Événement, d'accord. C'est beau, ça, je peux pas le prendre en photo? Bon, ok. Ok, j'ai pas le droit. Ok, c'est beau. Salut les mecs, excusez-moi. Ok. Restroom. Flyers d'un podcast. Attends. Abracast, Loretta, Rice. Nouveaux épisodes. Sélectionnez écouter pour vous asseoir et l'écouter. Qu'est-ce qu'elle dit dans son podcast?
Secrets, corruption, occultism, power. Welcome back to Abraxcast, Caledon's only podcast dedicated to uncovering the hidden underbelly of the Abraxas Society. I am your host, Loretta Rice. This is episode 4, The Hall of Secrets. It has long been known that Abraxas is no ordinary campus club. It seems to operate by its own rules and logic. Take their recent battle with the administration over housing. The Abraxas House is a Caledon-owned building at the periphery of Lakeport. After the storm, President Owen Teller declared the building uninhabitable and quickly advanced plans to have it condemned. Now, whatever one thinks about the administration's expansion plans, branded Caledon 2.0, university bylaws are very clear that Abraxas students must submit to relocation or risk disciplinary action.
But
this is not what happened. Instead, students have been returning to the building, squatting in their old rooms, and staging disruptive protests. The planned demolition has been set back indefinitely. Now, my role as a journalist is not to pick sides, but to uncover the truth. And I have come to believe that the reason for Abraxas' peculiar leverage may rest inside the very house they are illegitimately occupying. Sources tell me of a section in the Abraxas house known as the Hall of Secrets. What is contained within it? No one knows. But I'm told it has been passed down for decades and remains very well concealed from even the most senior Abraxas members.
Mais ma question c'est si j'avais pas écouté le podcast,
It
j'aurais
stands to
su tout
reason
ça?
that these secrets hold the key to understanding not just Abraxas, but also its peculiar hold over Caledon University. I, your faithful reporter, will not rest until I have uncovered the Hall of Secrets myself and revealed what lies within.
Ok. Est-ce que je l'aurais su si j'avais pas écouté le podcast? Je sais pas. Mais j'ai bien fait quand même. Ah, je peux pas le taper sans que ça fasse pause. Ok, j'ai capté. Désolé. Attendez. Ok, c'est bon. Ok, j'étais où? J'étais là. Ici, je peux rien faire. Bon, j'ai des photos à prendre là. Ouais. Il y a quoi par ici? Ah, le bureau de Mose, ok. Ah, ok. Donc en gros, si j'avais pas tourné là, je serais allé là. Il y a quoi là-bas du coup? Ok.
I wonder how Moses will react to all this.
Beau gosse.
Your Honor, my head's not in the clouds. It's up in space.
Bien. Système solaire. Classe réservée, ok. Ok, j'ai tout regardé.
Moses should be in his office waiting for our hot chocolate date.
I told Dr. Jordan he didn't need to convince me. My own conversations with you were sufficient, not to mention your student ratings. Your intro courses are 9s in a sea of 4s. For you to be so highly regarded, especially by non-majors, is...
Bah...
Well, very highly regarded, it seems.
Max? You okay?
Sorry. Long day. You were saying?
I was just telling Moses that he is officially invited to join the Caledon faculty once he becomes Dr. Murphy next year.
Right, the job
Wow.
offer. I remember.
Hein?
I mean... It was a foregone conclusion. Moses is the best.
Lui, il a cramé.
Congratulations.
Lui, il a cramé, lui.
Thanks. I'm still taking it in. But President Teller's plans for the physics department are very exciting.
This building is the one real investment that Caledon has made in the sciences. With 4 departments under one roof, we need to expand. And that's just the beginning. In a few years, the whole school will look like this, a cutting-edge research institution to rival MIT.
Wow.
I thought most students came to Caledon for liberal arts.
Currently, yes. But if we want to remain competitive and move past the events of last year, Caledon needs to modernize. Dr. Fayyad was a great leader, and she had an eye for talent. Finding Moses was one of her many successes. But she had an idealistic streak, which reminds me, Max, do your students still have all A's?
If my students show up and work hard, they receive A's. Art is subjective.
And yet we've managed to judge and critique art for centuries, if not millennia. I see
Allez,
no
il me fait
reason to
chier.
stop on your account.
Max isn't a traditional academic, but she's amazing with her students. Like you said, Yasmin has an eye for talent. She was even talking about creating a photography major.
It's not that I doubt your talent, Max. You're just a beneficiary of her short-sightedness. I mean, a professor, sorry, an instructor with no teaching experience or terminal degree, living rent-free in the house that was once reserved for visiting luminaries? It's like, how was this allowed to happen?
Mais enfin, je vais le tuer, lui.
Wow. I do not remember this conversation being such a disaster.
Well, duty calls. Moses, contact my office if you have any questions about the offer.
Man, that guy is just dying to fire me.
You already knew about my job offer. But you had to remember, so... You're not rewinding from later today, are you?
You're good. I'm back from Sunday.
Did you jump back into a photo? We agreed that was too dangerous.
If you saw the alternative, I think you'd agree it was worth the risk.
What happened? Did something go wrong with the gallery show?
No, the show was great, incredible, but while I was gone, something at Caledon went very, very wrong. There was a protest about something. It turned into a riot. By the time I got back, the whole campus was on fire. Look.
That's definitely the campus on fire. Compositionally, it is a bit more abstract than usual.
I wasn't trying to take a photo. I dropped my camera when I saw you. Moses, I'm sorry, but I saw you.
Oh. Wow. Where was I?
on the roof. I tried to help, but I couldn't get inside.
Working on a Sunday. I need more hobbies. Okay. Before you came back here through the photo, did you try to rewind in the fire?
Oui.
I tried, but I couldn't save anyone. I've never felt so powerless before. All that destruction, and there was nothing I could do.
That's not true. You bought us time. Time that we'll make the most of. So, where should we start? Fire department? They'll just laugh at us. We should act normal. Search for clues, talk to suspects without rousing suspicion. Which is exactly what your powers are perfect for. Did we do any rewind testing when you were here the first time?
No, we just talked about my trip over hot chocolate.
Then let's change that. We'll practice your skills, and if you run into any danger this weekend, you'll be ready.
OMG. Ça, c'est trop cool d'avoir un allié. Pas genre quelqu'un qui sait, quoi.
Let's get to work.
Ok.
Moses is right. I need to be prepared for this weekend.
Y'a rien que je puisse prendre en photo là. Je peux le prendre en photo. Mon pote. Tiens. Bonjour. C'est quoi ça?
I'm 90% sure that Harold isn't real. Moses just made up a fake grad student to get an office all to himself.
Sophie's been radio silent for almost a year.
Moses is so passionate about physics. But as far as I can tell, physics is just loading screens.
Ok. Je monte. Oh, c'est beau ça. Putain, il veut même pas que je fasse des photos moi, quoi. Ok.
Yasmin has been through hell in the last year.
Ok, m'en fous.
Not that she didn't deserve some of it, but still.
We've covered a lot of ground these past months together. I'm a good guinea pig.
Oula, un truc bizarre autour d'elle. Hein.
For the most part.
Ok.
No crazy storms in the 9 months that we've been testing my powers. That's something.
Ouais... Attends. 5 minutes et 42 secondes. 5 minutes et 42 secondes, ok.
Yeah. About that whole avoid section...
La fusion, c'est dans une photo. Ok.
People started talking about Sophie's death like it was a bad dream. Then they stopped talking about it at all.
Les résidents victimes d'une perte de mémoire. Thème à la suite de la tempête. Comment une tempête de carrière a pu frapper la région la semaine dernière sans aucun signe avant-coureur, tandis que les portes a été perçue sur le campus le même jour. Déclarée morte par erreur.
After everything with the timelines last year, Moses thinks my powers might have evolved in other ways. Not sure if I want to know if he's right.
J'ai entre la réalité à deux à nouveau. Pourrait tuer sa fille. Ouais, j'avoue. On va devoir tuer sa fille, ça veut dire. Tuer sa fille ou tuer Chloé à la fin, les gars. Oh là là.
Moses has been tracking weather patterns along with our rewind testing. No correlation yet.
Je te jure, Vic. Ok, bah, on a tout regardé, hein. Et maintenant?
You really missed your calling as the host of a children's science show.
There's still time. Let's begin. What was drawn on that card?
J'ai pas regardé?
Seriously?
I never joke about testing, Max.
And yet you're such a ham. One moment. Time to... Yoink?
Welcome back.
Who's this formidable fellow?
That is the evil Swordmaster Frostbite from No True Samurai.
Maître mort de froid.
Test number 1. Tell me who killed him.
I have no idea. Let me guess. I can find the answer somewhere in this very room.
Who cares? It's a one-strike question. Test failed.
You're the worst.
Oh là là, faut que je regarde tout du coup.
Sophie's
Ok,
been
ça, j'ai vu
radio
déjà.
silent for almost... I doubt
Oui,
that this little
ok.
guy starred in No True Samurai. But anime can surprise me. Tony and Moses make it look easy. How do you keep somebody that close? Who was the murder victim? Frostbite?
Putain, il me fait
Maybe
chier
a
là.
fireflinger did the deed.
Attends, mais c'est quoi ça?
How dare Moses be good at art and physics?
Mais attends, mais...
Some of us can...
Yoink?
Welcome back.
Who's this formidable fellow?
That...
Mais... Hein? Pourquoi le papier il est là si je le reprends dans la main? Bah j'ai déjà cassé la réalité, GG. Mais comment je le sais qu'il a tué moi son gars là?
Are you my mystery killer?
Mais qui a tué mort de froid? Ah!
A high school girl? The plot thickens. But what's her name?
Anna Ishihara. Et Izumi Kando.
Okay, ask me.
Who killed Swordmaster Frostbite in No True Samurai?
Izumi Kanda?
Nope. Sorry.
Okay. Hana Ishihara?
Sorry. Wrong answer.
Oh là là! Purée! Ça y est, je vais pas tout... Oh.
Moses likes working on this when I'm around. I'm his Control Z.
Purée. Merci Space, OMG.
Aw, May's at the vet. I was in the mood for another staring contest.
Merci Space pour le raid. Ah, putain.
Here she is. But what's your name,
Ah, c'est
young
elle.
lady?
Mina Hiramatsu. Ok.
Mina Hiramatsu. If I make it through this weekend,
Ok.
I promise to marathon your work with Moses.
Mina Hiramatsu. Ok.
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct! Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
Ce qui se trouve dans le placard. Quel placard? Là-bas? Hop.
If you want me to do something other than break into this thing with a screwdriver, speak now.
I'm just observing my test subject.
Good to hear.
Bah, là, je pas
No
capté, là.
instructions, just a locked door.
Ah bah oui.
Haven't had to break into something for a while. But it's probably just like stealing a bike.
Ça va, Rian?
You just love watching me break things for science.
I know I won't remember it, but I still love watching it.
Ok, je rewind, je le casse pas.
Damn. It's never simple in the time dojo.
Mais vas-y, elle abuse, elle l'a
Okay,
réouvert
I'm
comme ça.
probably not going to develop hand-eye coordination in the next few minutes. Need another plan.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a à la fenêtre?
Get us out of here!
Bah cool l'ambiance. Qu'est-ce qu'il me fait faire lui? Ouais, c'est le nouveau Life is Strange. Ah attends, ouais non ça j'ai vu déjà. Ça j'ai vu, ça j'ai vu, ça j'ai vu. Ah. C'est quoi ça? Il y a Chloé, on a vu Chloé au début.
Is this a bonus rewind test? Did you want the mug to fall?
No. That's just a lucky break.
Bah. Attends, mais elle a fait le cochon là.
Yes!
Ok, donc je prends, je rewind. Non, c'est toujours Max. Voilà. Je rewind tout, j'ai rien fait.
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct! Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
Eh bah tiens, frérot.
Thanks. I'll put the kettle on. Meet me on the X when you're ready.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. I want you to teleport to this side of the room in a particular moment. Specifically, the moment before this mug hits the ground.
Moses!
It does that sometimes. I'm gonna count to 3.
Moses!
Ah!
Ah ben là.
Moses, unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes.
Vas-y, il me fait
Guess I'll have to
chier.
do this
Unplug the
myself.
kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes. Max, why'd you leave the X? What happened?
Fire happened.
Whoa. And I was just gonna let it spark. Well, thank you, teleporting Max. What?
That didn't happen before. We had hot chocolate last time, but it didn't combust. I just got back and I'm already changing things.
That's fascinating. Probably best to skip on the hot chocolate today. Let's debrief when you're ready.
Ok, donc les appareils électroniques qui pètent un plomb.
Please tell me you'll stop using that kettle. For all we know, it burns down the school in 2 days.
I know it's a dysfunctional relationship, but I can fix her. You're right, though. Consider this her official retirement party.
How are you feeling about the disaster I just dropped into your lap?
Still processing. But I'm glad we still have a chance to do something. How do you feel?
I know my powers are, well, powerful. But that doesn't mean they're dependable. This could end badly. What if it was a mistake to come back here? What if I just make everything worse?
I know there are risks. There's a reason we never tested your ability to jump into photos. But our testing has proved that some kinds of rewind are safe. If you unbreak a mug, the universe doesn't seem to care.
What if I can't change anything? One time I tried to save my friend's father from dying in a car crash and...
You've told me. And yes, it sounds like the universe sometimes has a dark sense of humor. We'll just have to wait and see. Let's take stock. What do we know for sure? What leads do we have?
Vin and Amanda could help us. Vin knows everything about Caledon, and Amanda knows everything about Lakeport.
Qu'est-ce qu'il veut de l'eau? Putain, t'es déter, c'est cool.
Too bad I can't tell them why I'm asking. They'd never believe me.
Because of the storm amnesia?
We need a better name. That sounds like a disease you get in a fantasy novel.
Well, you turned down cognitive dissonance triggered collective memory loss.
Sometimes I wish everyone still remembered. The 2 timelines and everything with Safi and me having powers and...
You could remind them. You reminded me when I started forgetting.
I was selfish. It was so scary when all their memories started fading. I couldn't stand the thought of being alone with everything again.
Understandable. But why me?
I know you could handle it.
Ami.
But most people aren't you. It's better if they don't know.
Even Vin?
Vin and my relationship had the staying power of warm milk. A rewind had nothing to do with it. Besides, he's busy, hitching his star to President Teller's wagon and going for his graduate degree.
How's he doing? You guys still hang out?
Allez hop,
We
Tana.
hung out last week. And a few times before that. It's fun, but simple, which is all I can handle anyway. The only thing we know for sure is that my powers are going to complicate things. They always do.
Maybe this time is different? We can't stay locked in the past.
Like I can help it. Every time a new disaster strikes, it always brings me back to the first disaster.
Chloe, in the school bathroom.
Trying to save Chloe and the place I love is how I destroyed the last place I loved.
Arcadia Bay, right? It looked beautiful. At least from the
Ok,
photos.
j'ai capté. Ok, j'ai capté. Ce que Moose voulait nous dire quand on allait le rejoindre avant que ça prenne feu, c'est que pendant qu'on était parti, bah, vu qu'on répond pas à Chloé, bah, elle s'est pointée ici pour me voir et elle est tombée sur Moose et du coup, bah, Moose l'a pris de côté et tout et il voulait nous en parler, sauf que quand on est arrivé, bah, il y avait le feu et c'est pour ça qu'il était avec elle sur le toit, genre. Voilà ma théorie.
Show me.
It was beautiful. When it was still on the map. How do I know Lakeport won't be next? How are you so calm?
Because things are different. You're an adult with better control of your powers. And you have a brilliant physicist friend who wants to help.
That I do. So, who would have a motive to burn down Caledon? I saw signs of a protest, but I'm not sure what it was about.
We haven't heard from Safi since she left.
Moses. No way. I didn't see any sign of her.
Safi's a shapeshifter. She was furious with her mom and with Caledon. Could it be her?
Si, ça pourrait, hein.
I still don't think Safi would burn down the school. At least not on purpose.
At least not the Safi we thought we knew.
That being said, one thing we know about Safi is that she gets reckless when she's angry. So, how do we stop a fire before it starts? Oh, right. My class starts in 15 minutes. I should cancel.
No. Don't make any changes you don't have to. If we mess with the timeline too much, we might introduce new variables.
Ouais.
You know, I saw something in class last time. Reggie took a call and walked away when I got near. I wonder if it was about Abraxas.
Secret society. Shady calls with the Abraxas president. It could be something.
Oh là là.
And in the fire, I noticed some Abraxas graffiti. It seemed ominous.
Text me if you learn anything. I'm gonna steal another whiteboard from engineering. And Max? Promise me you'll do whatever you can this weekend. To stop the fire. To save people if it breaks out. Anything. I know there are consequences to using your powers, but inaction has consequences too. Whatever happens, I need us to know that we did everything we could.
I think I need that too.
Have a good class.
Hein? Ok. Ok, et si je trouve pas, c'est force à moi. Genre, le jeu, il me guide pas à trouver, quoi, en gros. Ok, j'ai capté. Chacun sa merde, quoi.
I'm sorry. So sorry. Crazy day. Crazy day.
Because of your Grand Gallery tour of New York this weekend? I'm amazed you didn't ditch us entirely.
Yeah, you must be freaking out. When do you leave?
Changer de sujet.
You know, given my extreme lateness, I think we should jump right into the lesson today.
Oh.
I know.
Faut pas donner de
But
data
I think
que
you'll
on
want
s'en
all
va
the
pas.
time we have for this. So, we've been focusing on composition, character of place, dynamic structure, light, balance, movement, contrast. If you've been paying attention so far, when you look out there, your eyes should find endless patterns of shapes and colors. But today, I want you to see something else entirely. I'll give you a hint. It's the most powerful element a photographer can pursue. Yet it's the one thing a photograph can never really have. Reggie, any guess?
The sun. What? Oh, yeah. Eclipses.
That's a good guess. But I'm thinking of life. Human life, specifically. It's all around us.
Léa.
Sometimes it's overwhelming. I know it is for me. But when I turn my camera on one person and focus on trying to see them, really see them, I can feel a connection happen through the camera. So, look out there again. Find someone you don't know, someone who grabs your attention, someone you want to connect with. Your assignment today? Go take their picture.
Oh, come on, don't make us do that.
Strangers, isn't that dangerous?
Be reasonable, Max.
Now I remember, I got the same reaction the last time I lived through this day, and the assignment was a total dud. Maybe a demonstration would help. All right, you artsy introverts. I, your fearless leader, shall go first. Observe. Hey, sorry to bother you. My name's Max. I'm a photographer.
Oui, Georges.
I can see that, Max.
I'm actually teaching a class, and it would save me from looking super lame in front of my students if I could take your picture.
I don't normally let people take my picture, but I'd hate to be the cause of your public humiliation. Shoot. So, why was I selected for this demonstration?
You seemed lost in your book, as if the rest of the world wasn't here. I find that kind of focus exciting.
Bah, je l'avais dit que j'étais off samedi.
Exciting, am I? But there's a flaw in your plan. Now that we've started talking, whatever you were trying to capture before must surely be gone.
You're right. The camera changes things. That's why I tell my students, you're not capturing reality. You're composing it.
My nerdy physicist friend tells me that's called the observer effect. Particles jumping around just from being looked at.
Bah, c'est notre
I
nouvelle
have
meuf,
one
hein.
of those too. Something about her suddenly feels very
C'est sa fille.
familiar.
Elle me give une petite vibe de sa fille quand même. Hein. On pourrait prendre le nain derrière quand même. Mais regarde ton livre. Elle me donne une vibe de sa fille quand même. Hein.
Well, did you capture my essence? Did my intrigue translate through the camera?
I think I captured what you were willing to show me. But I never got your name.
It was so nice to meet you, Max. I hope your students found this as enlightening as I did.
My students. I almost forgot about them.
Uh-huh.
Everything okay? That looked intense.
It was one of the most fascinating pictures I've ever taken. Now go. Spread out. Find your subject. I'll be around if you need me. Was that really Safi? With a shapeshifter, you never know for sure. But if she's really back, hiding herself on campus days before a massive fire, that is alarming.
Ouais.
Either way, she's gone now. I need to use this time to check in with my students and see if they know anything that could help me understand this fire. Reggie is the president of Abraxas.
Attendez. Je veux que tu saches à quel point je suis content que tu nous aies donné une chance de changer quelque chose. On va démêler ça ensemble. Tu es génial, j'ai de la chance qu'on soit amis et aussi je crois que je viens de voir Safi. Oh, c'est une nouvelle variable à laquelle je m'attendais pas. Tu ne l'avais pas vue la dernière fois que tu as fait ce cours? Non, j'ai changé un petit truc dans mon introduction et elle était là. C'était elle?
Amanda is performing tonight. Last time, I had to be on the road and couldn't make it. This, which is seemingly connected to the fire. And I know Loretta is somehow too. I need to talk to both of them.
Est-ce que je peux prendre en photo les petits nains? Parce que j'ai vu qu'il y en avait plein, donc je me dis peut-être... Non, ok.
I think Loretta had a hard time getting a good photo of a student. I should see if she needs any help. I think he was one of Ven's minions, back when he was still in...
Hey, Loretta. How's your assignment going?
Terrible. This guy's giving me nothing.
It's like that sometimes. Have you done anything to put him at ease?
I don't want him at ease. I want him to tell me about the drama at Abraxas. He's a senior member. He must know what Reggie's hiding.
That's not the assignment, Loretta.
Fine. I got his photo and not an ounce of dirt for my podcast. Is there anything else?
You've been digging pretty deep into Abraxas for your podcast. Any developments?
Are you trying to get a sneak peek of my next episode?
That, and I have some reasons to be concerned about them myself.
Well, let me just say, I'm following a lead that could blow the top off Abraxas and its administration. But you'll have to listen to the next ep.
Damn. That's some teaser. Kind of a weird question, but are you planning any sort of march on campus?
That is a weird question. What are you driving at?
It's just rumor I'm looking into. Humor me.
No, I'm not planning any march, parade, procession, or any other kind of organized walking.
Understood. Illuminating as always, Loretta.
That's me, shining a light in the dark for those who can't see.
Are you still taking my picture? I have to get to jazz practice.
Cool it, Thelonious. We'll be done soon.
Who else could use my help? No Fremont house anywhere on this map. Maybe it's off campus. This is where the brunt of the storm hit on campus. Apparently, the damage was way worse in town. Looks like Caledon has a new artist in residence. I used to break into buildings like this for photos. The poor fine arts building was the biggest casualty of the storm.
Ok. Attendez, je remballe. J'ai déjà vu lui. Oh. Salut mon loulou.
Squirrels, the unofficial mascot of every college campus.
Il y a un Polaroid là.
Half the time, the students don't want to figure out how to fix the issue themselves. All seems fine to me. Wonder if it's just jammed.
Pensez.
Maybe it just needs the tried and true smack. Well, that's one way to take a photo.
Bah.
Not bad for an accidental portrait. That was an unexpected photo. Been looking to take one of these for a bit. And to think, the camera was broken.
Mais je peux pas la prendre la photo. Putain, je m'en serais servi pour repartir en arrière. Ah, je peux pas passer par là. Ok.
Everyone's used to me and my camera by now. One student down. I can probably help 2 more.
Attends, parce que je crois que j'ai annulé le fait d'avoir réparé l'appareil. Oui.
Well, that's one way to take a photo. Not bad for an accidental portrait.
Ok, ouais.
Why does Caledon's new slogan read like a personal threat? President Teller is all in on his Caledon 2.0 plan. Personally, I'm a fan of the current original Caledon.
Coucou. Il est trop mignon.
Jeanette was trying to take a photo that conveyed a lot of emotion. I should check on... Hey, Jeanette. How did your assignment go?
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
Elle est trop belle, elle. Ouais.
You create a sense of raw power that's really compelling.
No, you don't get it. I was trying to break composition to create a sense of tension and drama. Damn it!
Jeanette, let me see that photo.
Well, okay.
Wow. I love how you break the rule of thirds and short-size your subject. The imbalance is so tense and dramatic.
Oh my god, thank you. That was exactly my intention.
Just do me a favor. Try the assignment again, but focus more on your subject than your camera.
Sure. Thanks again, Max.
Elle ouvre pas les dents quand elle parle.
Hey, Professor Miha. Thanks for posing for Jeanette.
It's Ratty now, Max. And it's my pleasure.
It's my pleasure. Oh. Attendez. Faut que je me mette là. Attends.
No judgment. I don't like to share my fries either.
Parce qu'il y avait un raton laveur. Je peux pas le prendre en photo, le raton.
I keep wanting to take this guy's picture, but I can't get him to say cheese. I should keep that one to myself.
Mais purée. Il est là.
Probably time to help one more student.
Ok. Soir.
I could run really fast too. I just don't want to.
Je regarde tout. Il y a rien à faire ici. Il y a un graffiti juste ici. Je peux pas le prendre en photo?
Looks like I'm not the only one with concerns about our new leadership.
Bow, 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 bow. Coming through. Bow, 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 bow.
Qu'est-ce qu'il fait lui?
Sploosh! Bow, 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 chicka chicka bow, 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 chicka chicka bow. Boom! Bow, bow,
Mais il est fou quoi?
bow, chicka chicka bow, 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 chicka chicka bow.
Ça va pas ou quoi? Je veux le prendre en photo moi. Je te jure que je triche. Putain, je peux toujours pas le prendre en photo.
Would be a shame if someone stopped that graffiti from getting washed off. Would be.
Bow, 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 bow. Coming through. Bow, 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 bow. Bow! Oh man, my suds. Weak. Bow, 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 bow.
Ok. Je je peux pas la prendre en photo. Ok.
Didn't Reggie have a hard time figuring out how to ask someone to take their photo? Maybe I can help. Hey, Reggie. Find a subject yet?
Yeah, you could say that. Oh, don't stare!
Okay.
He's a guy I see at the gym. Spotted him a few times, but he's still very much a stranger. I was hoping maybe...
This camera is the best icebreaker there is. Trust me.
Yeah? Okay. Here it goes. Hey, I'm in a photo class. We have to take a picture of somebody. So I was wondering, can I take a picture of you? No, but it's a thing I have to do for class, so I don't really have a choice, but no, for sure. No, I'm into that, for sure. Hey, no issues here. I'm a safe guy. It's good. You have a good one. I'm gonna put that away. Okay. Oh.
What happened?
Total rejection. He said he doesn't believe in analog media. Then I finger gunned him? Oh, God, I can never show my face in that gym again.
Sorry, Reggie.
Je vais rewind. Hi 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 hi. Hop là.
Hello there.
What's up?
I have this talent where I can guess any student's major. I believe yours is contemporary ceramics?
What? Way off. I'm in communications.
Damn. So much for that special power. Thanks anyway. Hello there.
Mais genre en sachant mon quoi il est, elle l'a pas deviné, genre.
Hello there. I'm doing a campus survey. We're trying to figure out where students are from.
Tyler, Texas, ma'am. Born and raised.
Thank you kindly.
Et si je fais ça?
Hello. I have this talent where I can...
Mais pourquoi elle devine mal alors qu'on sait?
Hey, Reggie. Let me guess. You're working up the courage to ask that student to take his photo?
Yeah. Good guess.
Little tip. He's a communications major, so communicate about communication.
Communications. That could work. Thanks, Max. Going in. Hi. I'm Reggie.
Super teacher strikes again. Maybe I should have been teaching with Rewind all along. I hate the idea of snooping on my students, but I wonder if there are any Abraxas secrets that could help stop this fire. I should make my way back to where class started.
Mais la tête de ma mère, je lis tout là, vie de ma mère.
Oh, this is a weird party.
Fontaine à vin, fumoir de playlist installée, les enceintes, cubis de vin, gobelets plastiques, masque, champi, œuf, crâne, sans bougie.
Oh, Reggie. Why is Owen so interested in Abraxas?
Respectueux mais ferme. Seuls les secrets n'existent pas. L'inspection aura lieu comme prévu. Donner... Note meeting Owen. Doit donner accès à la salle de secret. Inspection potentielle suspendue. Installation impossible. Bâtiment va être démoli. Engagement à fournir. Ouais, ouais.
I have to stay by my class.
Ça m'a fait peur.
I wonder what Chloe would make of Professor Caulfield. She'd probably blow out an orbital nerve from rolling her eyes. It's almost the anniversary of the storm that destroyed Arcadia Bay. I used to dread being with Chloe at this time of year. Now I dread being without her.
You don't get it. This Fremont House shit isn't a joke. If word got out...
Fremont? Is there some connection to the fire? How can I hear more?
You don't get it. This Fremont House...
How can I hear more without Reggie noticing? He's not gonna say anything else now that he knows I'm around.
You don't get it. This Fremont House shit isn't a joke. If word got out...
Fremont? Is there some... How can I hear more without Reggie noticing?
Faut que je sois en dessous.
I have to stay by my class.
Bah ouais, mais je fais comment? Oh, elle les écoute?
Ah! Max! You scared me.
Are you spying on Reggie?
Look, I'm investigating Abraxas. Their president is having a secretive conversation. With this shotgun mic, I can hear everything. Loretta, come on, Max. I heard you asking around about them. If you want to listen in, just say the word.
Donne-moi ça là. Donne-moi un écouteur là.
Respectfully, I don't think you get it. This shit with the Fremont House isn't a joke. If word got out, it's not just a house to us. We have history there. Our lore, our memories, our... No, I wasn't gonna say secrets. I told you, there is no hall of secrets. You sound like Loretta. You're asking me to do something very risky. If I stick my neck out, what's in it for me? Okay, we'll talk tomorrow then.
Do I really want Loretta knowing that I snooped with her?
Oui, oui, oui. Comme ça, elle est dans notre poche. Et elle sait qu'on s'inquiète aussi et qu'on n'est pas corrompu.
Great work today, everyone. Drop your assignments off in my mailbox before Monday.
Maxine, what a pleasure to see your face.
And yours too. I didn't know you were back. This campus has not felt the same without you.
Yes. Well, a lot has happened in the last 9 months. Tell me, how have you been, Professor Caulfield?
The teaching is a joy. It's all the other stuff that I struggle with.
A common lament, I'm afraid. I'm sure the shift to President Teller has been challenging. Owen and I have different ideas for Caledon, but he is a good man.
The main idea we seem to disagree on is whether I should have a job.
Don't worry. Now that I've taken on a more active role in the Board of Regents, I can ensure that Owen does not push you out.
That's a major relief.
Good. Because I have something to ask you. It is about Safia. We haven't spoken in many months. It has caused me tremendous pain.
I'm so sorry, Yasmin.
I know Safia has her reasons. There is still so much about that night on the Overlook that I do not understand. I sometimes feel the storm was not natural. It was a manifestation.
Ouais.
I have unfortunately experienced enough trauma to know that the feeling you describe is all too natural.
I suppose you're right. Still, for months afterward, Safia would at least answer the occasional message, or I would see her on social media. But now she's gone completely dark. Maxine, I sense that Safia may be in some terrible danger. Perhaps it is to herself. Perhaps it is to others. I don't know. If I could only know that she was okay, if I could only... Excuse me.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude.
Safi!
But I see that now. I'll be brief. Professor Caulfield, thank you for our private interaction earlier. I'm hoping that my appearance in your class can remain in private.
Of course. You're welcome to audit my class and keep your photography to yourself.
That's why you're top prof. See you later, Professor.
One of your students? I feel like I've met her before.
Yeah, sorry. She's going through a tough time.
Maxine, I beg you. Please tell me if you know anything about Safi.
Ça, c'est un choix important, ça? Non, je lui dis rien, hein. Je sais pas si je l'ai vue, j'ai pas la certitude. J'ai pas interagi avec elle, je vais pas poser la question, donc en soi, non, j'ai pas de nouvelles.
I'm sorry. I am as in the dark as you are.
One of my favorite qualities about great artists is that they are terrible liars. I see we are at an impasse. Perhaps in time you will learn something about Safia that you can share with me. And then you will remember that I have always supported you and your work, which I believe you will find important in the rocky times ahead.
Oh là là.
Always a pleasure to see you,
Elle
Maxine.
nous a menacés là.
Did I just piss off my one remaining supporter in the administration? Fantastic. Ugh, I hated choosing between keeping Safi's secret or keeping Yasmin's trust.
Mais on le sait pas que c'est sa fille.
So
Je ne
much
changerai pas
going
d'avis.
on. Abraxas, whatever Fremont means, and Safi.
Mais pourquoi ils disent... Oh, je capte pas, je lui ai pas demandé si c'était elle. Je ne sais pas que c'est elle, j'ai pas l'info, les gars. Pourquoi elle insiste en disant je l'ai vue, je garde son secret? On le sait pas. Ok, on a des doutes de ouf. Ok, elle a agi comme si c'était... Mais on lui a pas posé la question, elle nous l'a pas avoué, donc... Je capte pas, là.
She's back. No time to dwell on it all now. It's Amanda's open mic benefit at the Snapping Turtle tonight. Last time I left for my trip and missed it. From this point on, my reality will become completely different from the one I lived before. Hopefully, I can learn something.
Ok, normalement on a fini le chapitre 1 là. Ah. Ça va et toi, Lucas?
What a beautiful voice. Thank you. Next, we're gonna keep the party going with a couple of sonnets. Come on up.
This one is called Lessons in Scarcity.
Time to see if I can find any information on the fire. And enjoy the show while I'm here.
En vrai, je pense que je vais arrêter là, les gars. Hein. En vrai, je pense qu'on va arrêter là. Hein. On est pas mal là déjà, non? On est pas mal là déjà. Franchement, on a fait 2 heures de gameplay. Je vous avoue que j'ai pas envie de le speedrun. J'ai envie qu'on prenne notre temps. Donc voilà. Non, mais c'est cool. Je suis trop contente de jouer au jeu. Et il a vraiment l'air cool. Même s'il y a des petites interactions qui me perturbent. Genre, le papier au début il était buggé. Genre il était sur le bureau, mais tu pouvais quand même lui prendre de la main. Donc c'est-à-dire qu'il y en aurait 2, trop bizarre. Genre il y a des petites incohérences, tu vois. Pareil là, on lui a pas demandé si c'était elle, mais genre, j'ai l'impression que peu importe le choix que j'ai pris, le jeu a considéré que j'avais pris le choix où je demande si c'est elle. Donc je sais pas. Ou peut-être qu'on se persuade que c'est elle alors que ça l'est pas, je sais pas. Mais il y a des petits trucs qui m'ont perturbé un peu. Mais après on verra à la suite et puis voilà. Hein. Puis voilà, on va faire un peu 2 heures par-ci, 2 heures par-là. On va essayer en tout cas. Et puis voilà. Mais c'est cool, c'est pas mal. Il est cool le jeu, je suis contente d'y jouer. Écoutez les zouzous. Et qu'est-ce qui s'est passé là? Moi je vais vous laisser. Je vais vous laisser là-dessus, on s'attrape ce soir. 21h, comme d'habitude. Pour retrouver notre fameuse Mélie. Et puis voilà. Hop là. À tout à l'heure les gars. N'oubliez pas d'aller chercher un truc à boire, un truc à manger. Prenez votre douche, mettez-vous bien. À 21h, on s'attrape tout à l'heure. Bisous. À toutes.